Do you mind if I give you some quick hitters? I'll give you some quick hitter questions. All right. Okay, let's go. Let me see what I got for you here. If and one tournament was still a thing, what would be your and one nickname and why?
So when I was when I played, when I was in ninth grade, they called me Unique because like I was just doing weird stuff. So like that's what people call me. But it would probably, I mean, everybody always called me 10,000 hours anyway. So
Okay, I kind of like Unique, man. That's pretty cool. I like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite basketball movie of all time?
Dang. Woo, man, you hit me with one right there. I'm gonna just go out of respect, because of the GOAT and everything that's been playing lately. I'm gonna say Space Jam, but
Okay. All right.
Coach Carter was good. Dang, you really
Above
put
the
me on the spot with that
rim.
one.
You got above the rim. Like, yo, there's so.
Woo, man, there's so many, bro. Low key, Space Jam was kind of weak, but like if you watch it now, it's like, what is it, bro? But yeah, I'm gonna just say Space Jam out of respect. I really know. But Above the Rim is good though. I really like it.
Yeah, Above the Rim is really good too, man.
There's a basketball anime that I watched too. But, all right, keep going. Quick hitters. I'm taking too long.
Okay, my bad. You know start, bench, cut, right?
Huh?
Start, bench, cut. So I'm gonna give you three players. You tell me.
You about to kill me with this one.
Okay, all right. Actually, someone said something. Okay, go with this one first. Start T-Mac, bench Melo, or cut Pierce. So start T-Mac, Melo, or Pierce.
T-Mac, Melo, Pierce. Pierce is a champion. Melo has also been a champion, but just in a different
college,
yeah, in college. And T-Mac has never won a championship, or really, he tried to pull that slick stuff when he went to San Antonio. So you're not slick for that. So I'm getting rid of. Wait, so is it bench?
No, he just asked. So he said, yeah, start, bench, or cut.
All right, I'm cutting T-Mac. I'm sorry, I'm starting Pierce.
Okay.
Cutting T-Mac, and who was the other one?
Melo.
Yeah, I'm benching. I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
But I value winning though. I value winning, so I'm putting Melo on the bench. So because the thing I can go on and on about that. I know a bunch of people.
I got a bunch for you here. Okay, Duncan, Garnett, Dirk.
Man, bro, gotta get me killed here. Duncan, Garnett. I'm getting rid of Garnett.
Woo! Okay. Oh man, that's a hot one.
I'm keeping Duncan. I'm starting Duncan.
Okay. You benching Dirk?
I'm benching Dirk. He coming off the bench. He's stretching the floor out. You know what's funny? Like I'm only doing this because like I'm putting it in I'm trying to build a team. So, like, that's how I'm doing it. Like, T-Mac didn't come out the first round, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Who I got here? Okay. Hakeem, Kareem, Shaq.
Hakeem, Kareem, Shaq. Dang. All right. You know why? You know I'm going to get rid of Kareem?
Okay.
You know why? All right, so look.
Damn. Yo, Kareem might be like the GOAT. Oh,
yes. This is really hard, bro. All right, no. You know what? I'll take that back. I'm getting rid of King.
Okay, you taking him out. Okay, all right, fair enough.
But here's the kicker though. I'm benching Kareem.
Ooh, so you're starting Shaq?
I'm starting Shaq.
Okay.
Shaq's the most dominant player ever, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He's the most dominant player ever. Kareem had an unstoppable move though.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't think we'll ever see a player that was as dominant as Shaq was. Like, you just could not stop him.
Bro, this is tough. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it.
Okay, all right, okay. Let's see what someone says. CP3, Gary Payton, Steve Nash.
I'm all the way getting rid of Gary Payton.
Woo! Yeah, you're right. CP and Steve Nash are better.
Yeah, but who do you start though? I love Nash, but I'm gonna go
two-time MVP, man.
Jeez, that's tough. You're right. I got a lot of love for Canada, so I'm gonna start Steve Nash.
How about Westbrook, Derrick Rose, and CP?
I'm benching Westbrook.
Okay, but you're starting CP?
I'm starting CP3. I'm getting rid of Rose.
Okay, all right. D'Angelo Russell, De'Aaron Fox, and SGA.
Ooh. I was big on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he was good in Brooklyn.
I was big on him.
Yeah.
So I'm a bench him. I'm getting rid of what you call it? Oh boy. I'm keeping Shea. I'm starting Shea.
Okay.
I like his potential.
All right.
No, you know what? I take that back. I'm starting D'Angelo Russell. I'm getting rid of Shea, and I'm all the way. No, I'm benching Shea, and I'm getting rid of De'Aaron. And the reason why De'Aaron is because he's not a great shooter. He's not that good of a shooter.
No, he's not. And he was hurt a lot this season too. People asking for Ja. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Luka, Trey, and Ja.
Luka 100% is starting.
Okay. Yeah.
Trey.
They got no defense though.
I'm getting rid of Trey.
You getting rid of Trey? Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping.
There was a question going around Twitter that said, if you were given $1 million to score 1 bucket on Jordan, do you think you could do it?
Well, I'm lacing up. I already know what you're doing. Are you kidding me? I'm not letting nobody stop me for 10 possessions in a row. I don't care who you are. Because the thing about it, I'm going to back up, and I'm going to be shooting from hella far.
LeBron, Giannis, KD. Whew, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, man. I don't know.
If I'm a GM, I'm keeping LeBron. He's gonna start. I'm getting rid of Giannis, and I'm.
But they're so different because like the ages they're at, right? Like LeBron's 30, 35, 36, right?
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. But that's what I'm doing. Like it all depends. I mean, yeah, it definitely depends on the age. But like, also KD's like hurt. He just tore his Achilles. So like, are we talking about prime? But if I'm just going off of just whatever, like I'm just gonna say LeBron. I'm starting, getting rid of Giannis, and KD is coming off the bench.
Have you ever had to deal with someone that had an Achilles injury, like tore their Achilles?
Never trained anybody that tore their Achilles.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Let's see. We got a Spanish loaded question. Pau Gasol, Marc Gasol, and Willie Hernan Gomez. I'm gonna go.
Pau Gasol.
Start.
Pau Gasol. I love Marc.
Yeah.
But for prime, no, I'm taking Paul. I'm taking Paul. I'm keeping Marc on the bench, and I'm getting rid of who was the other one?
Willie Hernan Gomez.
Oh, I'm getting rid of Gomez for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. T-Mac, Brandon Roy, and Gilbert Arenas. Man, shout out to Brandon Roy though. That's a tough one.
Man, I don't know. I'm dealing with a lot of drama if you're dealing with Arenas.
Yeah, that's true.
T-Mac was a legendary player. Brandon Roy also same thing. Unfortunately, got hurt. So I'm gonna just rock with T-Mac and get rid of Arenas because I don't like dealing with the headache.
Okay.
Bring B. Roy off the bench.
You think you could do? By the way, before we left, I was talking about the averaging in an NBA game, right? You think you could go 5, 5, and 5?
I'm getting assists. That's it. I love passing the ball.
Okay.
I'm getting assists. My assists gonna be up. I probably get to 5 assists before I got to 5 points.
Okay. All right.
For sure.
Let's see. Put in order of best shooters all time: Steph, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller.
Steph, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller.
I think it's in that order, to be honest.
Yes, it is. That is the order.
Yeah, I think that's the order right there.
We're done there.
Yeah.
He answered the question.
Oh man, top 3 shooters all time. I mean that's probably it right there, right?
But you got to start thinking about Clay too, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Clay, and Reggie.
Yeah.
Clay and Reggie right there. So, I mean, he's right there, man. He's good.
I got one for you. Lowry, Conley, or Billups?
Oh, I'm bitch. It's going to surprise a lot of people. Maybe it might not, but Billups is going to start.
Okay.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
Lowry is also a champion.
So is Kyle.
Lowry is also a champion. I'm benching him.
Okay.
And Conley is not, and he's been playing bad, so he hasn't been being consistent this year. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going with.
I think this is best handles: Curry, Dame, and Kyrie.
Kyrie, Curry, Dame. That's easy.
It's not that much of a difference between Kyrie and Curry, though.
I think so in terms of like he's better at going through contact. But if I want to play like somebody, I'm playing like Curry. Not even close.
Yeah,
It's easier. It's easier to be able to shoot. You deal with less contact. Kyrie's dealing with more contact. That means more injuries.
Yeah, what we got. Do you feel like the whole thing with Kyrie Irving, you know, the whole perception about him and how he's like not good with the team? Do you think that's stupid? Like that's not true?
I hear from a lot of people that it is. I hear from a lot of people that it isn't. That know him. My experience with him was very good. And I got a chance to interview him a while back, and he noticed me too first, which was actually pretty cool. But yeah, we had a good talk. He seemed like just a cool dude. You know, I don't really know what's going on in the locker room. It's not my business to share too much of what I heard. But in terms of how he plays, I can see why it would lead to some issues in the locker room in terms of winning.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely will challenge you because he's just a thinker. So, and I like that about him too.
I got who's your Mount Rushmore? So give me your top four.
Well, you know, I've been alive for 31 years, so I wasn't able to see Bill Russell, Kareem. I actually watched a lot of Kareem, but my thing is, I don't do big man for best players ever. I really don't, unless it's like, no, I just don't. So like for right now, I got Jordan, I got Kobe. And everybody's mad because I don't say Magic, but Magic deserves to be.
What about like Kareem?
I think LeBron has to be there, bro. I think he has to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth one, I mean, if I'm really trying to, it's either Magic or Kareem.
Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong by putting Bill Russell in there. You can't go wrong by putting Magic in there. You can't go wrong by putting Kareem in there. You just can't. Like,
what about Kobe though? Did you put Kobe in there?
I did put Kobe.
Yeah, you did.
I grew up on Kobe. That's why he's in there. I think Kobe was a better scorer than Jordan was in terms of like what he had in his bag to shooting threes. He wasn't more athletic. I don't think he was better, but offensively, I do think he was better. And I don't think it was that by that far as many people may make it seem.
Did you watch the Last Dance, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know you.
I wasn't missing that one.
Did you see the whole Scottie Pippen part where he just got rinsed? Like he got robbed of his money, man.
But yeah, and he did get robbed. But the thing what a lot of people don't know is he actually. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna double check this because I saw like a thing on Twitter.
He
made more money
in Portland.
He made more money than Jordan in the long run. So
you know,
he definitely deserved. But I'm happy that they did that because it showed how important he was, and it was cool hearing Jordan say like I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. I thought that was awesome that he did that.
Yeah, no, I thought that was really cool too. I mean, he even said like when you mention Jordan, you got to mention Pippen now too. Like you have to mention.
Yeah, he was that good. I mean, obviously, you know, in terms of skillful play, like Jordan was clearly better, but he was an athletic freak of nature. Pippen, he was tall, he had long arms. I didn't know he grew late, like they said, because you know another person that did the same thing was Dennis Rodman. He grew super late.
Oh yeah. I mean,
from 6'8".
Who's the other guy that happened to recently? AD was like 6'1", and then he jumped to 6'7", 6'9" after grade 10.
Oh yeah, and you could tell because of how he plays too. You could tell by his personality. It's not like I'm a giant, respect me and stuff. He kind of like sometimes can be passive aggressive, and then every now and then he'll take over. And that's kind of what people do when they're used to a certain personality, and now they're like tall, like oops, I grew to 6'11", you know?
Yeah.
I've seen it a lot too.
Is Trey a top 5 point guard right now? Kyrie, Steph, Dame, Russ, Trey, or CP? Ooh.
I'm not putting Trey over Dame.
Yeah.
I'm not putting Trey over Steph.
No.
I really don't think that he should be. Oh no, he's not better than CP3. You know what's funny? People don't realize this, but like wherever CP3 goes, the winning percentages go way up.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people value that. They just look at numbers, and I'm not really a numbers guy. So Trey, for me, he just needs to do it for a few more years. But why are we talking about putting Trey over Dame. Why are we talking about putting Trey over CP3, Steph, Kyrie? Because to be honest with you, what happens if you put Kyrie in the same situation as Trey? Well, I can't tell you this. I can tell you that he'll go for 60 points because he did it this year. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that he'll go for 50 because he did it this year. So like, I can't. The way that Trey plays, it's a lot of fun to watch. So don't get it twisted. I just don't think that his winning is impactful as, honestly, even Russ. You got to think about this too, right? When KD left, everybody was bashing Russ for having a terrible team. What did they do?
Yeah.
Went to the playoffs. Yeah. And he won an MVP. So like right now, Trey is young, so it's hard to really answer.
There's two guys who I feel like get thrown into the conversation of like empty stats, right? Whereas Trey, and then there's D Book, who like they have great seasons. Like statistically, if you look at their stuff, they're killing it all around, but they can't help their team win.
Yo, this is the thing, man. Like, so I've been talking about this for a while, and everybody, wanted me to. Why wasn't Book or should Book be in the All-Star game? This was before he ended up making it, right? Because somebody hurt.
Yeah.
All right, but like before he got into it, it's like, why? Like, why is he in All-Star? He's very good. His numbers are good. His percentages are good. But what's funny? Like, it never really results into winning. Now, what you can say is, well, has been hurt. Aiden was hurt.
Yeah.
And he had a few other guys, but like
Rubio was hurt too for a bit.
Rubio was hurt, but my thing was, all right, let's take Harden for example. Harden really hasn't had an excellent team in Houston every year, but every year they make the playoffs.
They've had a really top-heavy team. Like
they'll have that. Well, they only play like 5-6 guys, but still, like for a long time. I don't know if you remember this, but last year, CP3 and Capella were hurt all the time.
Yeah, they were
all the time. Like,
it was Harden only that was leading them. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Harden, and they were still a playoff team, and high up too. So for when people say so if you're comparing the two, I just see impact one way. With Chris Paul, I just see impact. Like he impacts every team that he plays for in a big way. And there are a lot of other players, and I haven't seen that with Book. I know that he can put the ball in the basket though at a high clip.
Oh, he's a bucket getter though.
Yeah, he's a bucket getter. Straight up. But for me, I haven't seen him like really take over a team and like, here's where we're going. We're going to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it, but he's young though. So how much can you hate on him or get mad at him about? But like,
it's also like West and East though. Like the West is way harder to make it in the playoffs.
This is true. But my thing too is, so now let's use somebody else as an example. Luka. Mm-hmm. Luka would have for sure made the playoffs this year. In his second year, and he's impactful. He was one of the main reasons why. Now, if I'm if I'm fighting against myself, I'm saying they had a really good team. Like they had a really solid team, but who was the forefront of that? Who was running a lot of those things? When he got hurt, they were losing. Like Luka's freaking good. So now I'm thinking like a Booker, and even honestly, Beal, which I really miss. I love watching Beal, but like
so between those three right now, Booker, Tatum, Beal, bench cut start.
I'm getting rid of Booker.
Yeah, wow. All right. That's a tough one, though, man, because, like, Beal is in a situation right now with Washington that he could try to get dubs, but his team is just not good enough for him to get W's, right?
I'm looking at this, and I just see 3 number 2 guys.
Right.
And that's not a bad thing, right? Like, Scottie Pippen was a number 2 guy. Like, if you just get these guys on the court and just tell them, hey, just score the ball, I think that they'll be fine. Like, especially if they're playing on the solid team. So,
someone said you doubted Luka. Did you doubt Luka when he was coming into the league?
No, I didn't doubt Luka when he was coming to the league. I'm the one that made a video about him.
I saw that.
And I thought that he was going to be good. My thing is, if you're gonna start doubting or praising a player, you got to go see him play. The first time that I saw him play, all right, I'll give you this story. So, first time I saw him play, he had 2 games, right? He played in 2 games. He didn't score 4 points on the week, or he may have scored 4 points on the weekend throughout the 2 games. So I'm like, dang, like maybe I just needed like a different sample size. Everybody was talking we talking about these foreigners, right? You talking about all these foreigners coming over, and then they don't necessarily shine when they get to the NBA.
Right.
So I'm like, let me just give it like another talk, so another look. So like after I saw him that first time, I'm like, man, what the hell is this, man? That was garbage. He looked sorry. Like, I'm serious. And so, this was before he even like was going to the NBA. This is the year before. So I went and saw him again and just made a fair assessment. Like he was actually really good. But there's no way to prove that he's going to be like excellent. I just knew he was going to be good when I saw him the second and the third time.
Well, I feel like he's in a position to be like an MVP within the next couple of years.
Bro, this dude's good, man. Like, you see him in person, it's weird because he's not moving that fast. And he's tall, too. He's not a short guy, and he's big. So when I saw him, like, that first time, I didn't really see it because he wasn't hitting shots. Anybody would have thought the same after what they saw. But you can't, you have to have a bigger sample size when you're trying to evaluate a player. And you have to see how they affect the game. When I saw him the second time, he just taking over everything. Then I started talking to people about it, and they were like, oh, yeah, Luka's going to be – he's so hard to guard, this and that. And then when I saw him the third time in the championship, he's the MVP. He was excellent. So I knew at that point.
You know how they say guys, once they get to a certain level, they move at their own pace. It feels like from day one, Luka was like that, where he goes at his own pace. He knows what he can do on the court, and then everything comes naturally to him.
Dirk was like that. Pierce was like that.
Pierce definitely, yeah.
Who else? Who else is kind of Jokic?
Just like a slow guy, Jokic, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Jokic.
Magic was definitely Bird.
Yeah.
That was another player.
Bird is like the guy they like to compare him to, Luka and Bird, but I don't know.
I don't even know. I mean, he's got a little bit of hardening in him. Mm-hmm. He's got a lot of everything. He's really good. He's just not super athletic, but his IQ is just so freaking high.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players that are like that, just play at their own speed. But he came in the league playing at that speed, which is really cool. I think by the time you get in the league, you kind of got a good feel of who you are, though.